All right, gang, welcome back to the No Opinion News Network. Well, it looks like we have gotten started. We are underway. We had Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, South Carolina, Virginia, and Vermont close their polls at 5 o'clock, so we'll be able to start giving you some updates from them. And as the night goes on, the more places that close their polls, the more we'll be able to give you deeper in-depth updates. But for now, just wanted to let you know that everything is running smooth for this election. There hasn't been any disruptions that were expected. So we're looking good to go in that front. So let's see what else. We've also had a large voter turnout today. Even though we had, over 100 million people vote early, we had millions and millions upon millions of people are showing up to vote today. So looks like we're probably going to break some records for voter turnout. And also North Carolina had to have the courts extend the closing time of some of their polls because they were not going to be able to get everybody done in time. That's no surprise. If I remember right, that happened in North Carolina 4 years ago also. So no surprises there, but let's get right to it. Let's see here. What can we do? Let's color in some states. I think we can do that right now. Okay. So here's our map. We've got nothing colored in yet. But let's go ahead and we're going to give Vermont to Biden. It looks like it's going to go that way, and I'm going to go ahead and give Virginia also to Biden. I am quite comfortable that that's going that way. Kentucky, we're going to give to Trump. As far as Georgia, the news says it's a toss-up. I'm saying it's leaning Trump. We'll give it a little bit more time before we decide who we're going to call that for. And also South Carolina is for sure leaning Trump. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and change this because this might be just a little too close. Let's hold off on that, but for sure Indiana is going to Trump. I'm confident that Kentucky's going to Trump also, but I'm going to give it another half hour before I throw it in his column just to be safe. And let's take a look at some other stuff here. What's going on around the world, or at least around the U.S. Oh, wow. Well, it looks like the Wall Street Journal has already called Kentucky for Trump, so I'm going to go ahead and... I knew it would go to Trump. I was just a little late on it. I was early and then I was late. All right. And now the big thing right here, Florida. Currently in Florida, there is, looks like 17% is reporting. You know what? I'm going to go to a big screen so I can see it. You can see it here, but I'll look at it over here on my big screen. Yeah, Florida, there's 17% reporting. Trump is at 52.2% of the votes. Biden is at 46.9% of the votes. Jurgensen is at 0.6. So far, third-party candidate is a non-issue, and Trump looks like he's in the lead at this point. South Carolina just started counting, only 1%. Georgia, only 3%. And let's see, anybody else? Yeah, that's about all we're going to be able to call right now. Looks like the colors changed on Florida already, so now it's 37% in, with Biden with 51.8 and Trump with 47.5. So this will continue to change throughout the night, throughout the day and night. And I will just keep getting you updated on that. Let's see, the next polls that close are at 30 minutes at 5:30 or 7:30 Eastern. We've got North Carolina, Ohio, and West Virginia. And following that, we have a big one at 8 p.m. Eastern. We have Alabama, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., Delaware, Florida, Illinois, Massachusetts, Maryland, Missouri, Mississippi, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Tennessee, and Maine. So there's going to be some big poll closings on the next hour. So hopefully we'll be able to get some better numbers for you. The thing I wanted to mention about Pennsylvania, apparently they are not going to be counting any of their mail-in votes until tomorrow. So we don't know if we're going to be able to call that tonight. Just depends on how big the turnout is and if it's a big enough amount that they would be able to say, yeah, Biden won or yeah, Trump won. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, we're just going to keep looking at these numbers and I'll keep updating you every hour. So I will be back at 8:10 Eastern with a new update. All right, you guys take care. Thanks again for